be a fool. I've had a good day.
Grab your spam.
Bromley to Peru, there's no water. With thunder and lightning that close.
Where did you find that can of sardines?
In a shelter.
Good morning. It's 5:40. A little bit of rain blew in overnight. Low only got down to 60 degrees. It was a warm night. Time to get up and get going. Yeah, and brush my teeth. Tear down camp. 15-mile day today. Let's get camp tore down. $6:40, just leaving camp. That shelter has some of the best water. I've been real lucky the last two shelters have had springs, great water. So today is a pretty good day. We got 3 miles to coffee at another shelter. Then after that, we've got about 3 more miles to my food cache, where my pack will gain some weight and get a little heavier. I didn't realize this, walking right down a old dirt road. This is nice. So the Wonder Twins are going out to Route 4 right by where my food cache is, and then they're jumping into Manchester to resupply and get more food. You're walking down this road. You're gonna go a few stretches where you're gonna wonder, did you miss the turnoff? But there's still white blazes. Keep cranking down the road. I'll show you what the turn-in point looks like so you don't miss it. Go down the dirt road. To the left is Prospect Rock. To the right is where you continue on the trail. Don't be a fool. Turn left, go to Prospect Rock, folks. Look at this. That's Manchester down below. I'm not sure if camping is allowed here or not, but if you wanted to, there's enough places, in a hammock especially, and I think you can probably find a couple of tent spots. If you cameled up with water when you cross that bridge by the big white sign on that metal piece, you could cruise down the mile, be cameled up, and spend the night here at Prospect Rock, watch the sunrise over there, and then it's just 2 miles into the next shelter, right across the road. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Made it to the intersection of Spruce Peak Shelter. I got 3 miles to Route 11 where my food cache is. Looks like 4.7 miles to Bromley Shelter. Given the weather, I'm going to convert my pack over for rain, put my pack on, get my rain skirt ready, and grab a breakfast bar or two and keep on trucking. See if I can at least get my food done prior to it raining. 8:15, pack is on. Pant legs are zipped off, Pop-Tarts in my hand. Let's go to the food cache. I just decided to challenge myself. I wonder if I can film, walk, and eat Pop-Tarts while holding my hiking poles. Let's give it a try. I'd stop walking. The answer is no. Pop-Tart, that's gone. History went quick. Time for a little protein bar, Life Choice protein bar, 18 grams of protein. I'll be able to sprint to the road. Just another day on vacation. Skies have cleared up in the last 20 minutes or so a little bit. Doesn't look as bad. It's a lighter shade of gray. Well, I'm starting to hear the cars on Route 11 a little bit more, which means I should be obviously getting closer to Route 11, but also closer to my food cache. So I'm looking forward to more food, although it was kind of nice just having 11 pounds or so with water on my back for the last little bit this morning. I'm really excited. I came across this cascading waterfall. I was hoping to be able to get some water so that when I got down to Route 11 maybe I could do my coffee, but because the sun's out now, so but this will be nice to relax right here and fill up my water. I can see the road and I watched a couple cars go by. Now it's just a matter of skipping up into the woods here to my food cache and hope that nothing with 2 or 4 legs found it. I put a little something in there for the 2-legged kind. I'll show you. $10:01, resupply done. More weight on my back's not fun. Now we gotta run or walk. 2 miles or so to Bromley Shelter. 10:30. A little over, about 9 miles left in the day. Woo! Climbing up to Mount Bromley or Bromley Mountain, picking up that food. It increased my pack weight by 50%. It's heavy. Whew! I love Bromley Brook too. I'm a mile below the summit of Bromley Mountain, but I am at the junction for the Bromley Shelter. It's 11:20. I think it was 2.4 miles or so up here from the road. And I'm gonna head over here and relax a little bit. Hi, thanks for tuning in to Backwoods Country Kitchen. On today's episode, we're gonna show you how to create a backwoods lunchtime delicacy. You're gonna love it. Grab your Spam, grab your mustard, grab your tortilla wrap, pull up a chair in your favorite love seat, get the lazy boy out. It's time for lunch. One of the things that's important is to keep the flies out of your Spam sandwich. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Backwoods Country Kitchen. 12:25. We got 1 mile till the observation deck at the summit of Bromley Mountain. Who wants to go? Three-tenths of a mile to the summit of Bromley. Top of Bromley. See everything. Woo! It is hot. I've been off of Bromley for about 30 minutes now. Some ups and downs. Just drank the last of my water, so I'm looking for a place to get some water. I only have like 5 or 6 miles or so to go, but I'm feeling it today. It's 2:16. Been cranking along, still no water. Last time I took my watch off and checked, it was 86 degrees. That's hot. I'm thirsty. Whew. White flag. Wicked hot. I'm really thirsty. Bromley to Peru, there's no water. Don't ever forget it. This sure is a beautiful view. I gotta be honest though, right now, I just need something to drink. I'm incredibly thirsty, guys. The breeze does feel good. I will say that much. I remember laying out the itinerary and thinking that this day might be the tough one. It sure is. Let me think. I think I've got around, man, the bugs are crazy. I've got between about 2.5 miles left, I think. You're gonna have to trust me, I went over Peru Peak. I saw more bear scat and moose scat and coyote scat over there, but I gotta be honest, guys. I was hoping this spring that they talked about was gonna be running. I gotta get some water. "60 ounces of water later." That was good. That'll perk you back up. Peru Peak Shelter. This place is great. Beautiful picnic table. Fire pit. Nice bench. The size of this shelter is amazing. Got a beautiful tent area. And you've got a tremendous waterfall. Unfortunately, I'm not staying there tonight. Another half a mile down the trail is called Griffith Lake. And Griffith Lake has some tent sites. I'm gonna set up my hammock, obviously. And I'm gonna go for a swim. Today was a hard day. There were times that I was having a lot of fun up on Bromley. I felt like a kid again. And then over Bromley and Peru Peak, I wasn't having so much fun. I'm having fun now. Woo! Just went for a great swim and feel just brand new again. And the sun going down in my eyes right now. This beautiful lake, I've got it all to myself. I'm north of Manchester, Vermont, between Manchester and Rutland. And I've got this lake all to myself. Time for a little Louisiana gumbo, mambo jumbo gumbo, packet gourmet gumbo. Come on in, let's have a little cook. Well, this is about as glamorous as it gets with all these bugs flying all around. Getting ready to have a little Louisiana gumbo, mambo jumbo gumbo. Come take a look at this stuff. It's unbelievable. Look at the bay leaf out still. Huge chunks of veggies. Look how perfect consistency that is. I love my packet gourmet gumbo. I will say though, the only thing I'm missing, my old buddy duct tape. A little of that spicy andouille. Hello, duct tape. Where are you, my friend? I am stuck on a lake in downtown. What kind of an accent is that? I'm pretty sure that accent made no sense to anything. Anyways, duct tape, I wish you were here for a lot of reasons. Your friendship, your company, and your spicy andouille for my Louisiana gumbo, mumbo jumbo gumbo. Cigars and candy. I've had a good day. Good morning, America. 6:25 on Wednesday morning. The low only got down to 62 last night. It was a beautiful night. It's a beautiful morning right now. Good grief. Had some kind of visitor come by last night. Bumped me. I don't know what it was. I was laying here and all of a sudden something bumped my backpack or a hammock or something. I yelled, "Hey, get out of here." And it took off running. Probably a eastern coyote or something. I don't know what it was. I don't think I was dreaming it. I think it really happened. I'm not too sure. Slept good, other than my visitor. Decision time. Where should I go to have my coffee? Wash pit, tenting loop, toilet, or lake access? Well, another morning that finds us back on Reflection Rock. I don't know how much of that gibberish and pontification that I recorded last night sitting here is going to actually make the video on YouTube, but I was laying in the hammock last night before I fell asleep and I started laughing my head off because I sat here on this rock and I went on and on and on. So I called it Reflection Rock. Anybody that ever sits here on the shores of Griffith Lake, be prepared to reflect a lot. You're gonna do it. It's a beautiful morning. Okay, today we're going to start at Griffith Lake. We're going to work our way to the end of this map. Going to come in down here, work our way up past Big Branch, up to Greenwall Shelter. Just under 14, about 14 miles even, I think, because I walked the extra half mile last night to Griffith Lake. So it's going to be a 14-mile day. It is now 8:07. I've got to go filter 40 ounces of water and hit the trail. Got my water. 8:20, hitting the trail. And I decided to treat myself to not one, but two Arnold Palmers. Day number 6. Pick up sticks. Don't listen to rap mix. Baker Peak, 1/10 of a mile, 9:07. I'm about halfway there, almost. This is incredible. I just thought of two guys on YouTube that I enjoy their channels an awful lot. Tom from Tom and Teresa's Backwoods and Craig over at Cragdwella. Look out, Mama!
There's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. I think it's less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. He's got numbers on the sign and a gun and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountain. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. Then the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22. I was wondering what to do. The closer they got, the more those feelings grew.
1026. This is a neat shelter. This really reminds me of the Adirondack style, but you can tell it's built recently. And there's a little buddy there. Hopefully you could see him on the way in. I tried to get him to come out and say hello, but he's a little camera shy. The water source down at Lost Pond. Whew, is that ever nice. Beautiful running brook. Plenty of little cascading waterfalls. Perfect place to fill up your Sawyer bag with. Nice, cool, clear water. It's great. So I noticed the other day I was starting to blow out where my pinky toe hits in this shoe. And it's starting to get a little bit worse, so I'm going to go ahead and doctor it up. What I decided to do is I unlaced all my shoes, or unlaced my shoe all the way, and now I'm going to do a doubled up roll of duct tape. And I took the insole out, so it'll be underneath the insole, and then it'll ride up to where the laces start. Okay, there's the finished product. Nice spot. I'm going to try to blast through here the next 5 miles and see where that gets me. That'll be halfway of what I got left. It's 11:50. It's up to 84 degrees and humid. Woo! It's so hot. I want to show you that the rocks are sweating. What do I have in common with the rocks? I'm sweating too. Ah, very nice. Love it. It's like an old foundation of some sort. Big branch shelter. This would be a great place to stay. From where I cross that suspension bridge down to here is maybe, I don't know, quarter, half a mile. Plenty of swimming. If you could plan it right and get a night here, it'd be worth it. Gotta move on. Just got out to the road crossing. It is 12:26, 12:30, so it took me an hour and a half. I went 2.9 from where I had breakfast. Been 6.8 so far today. It's been a great day. That section of trail, really from Peru Peak Shelter, Griffith Lake, all the way through, is so enjoyable. You come out of the woods to the road, take a left, come down here, gonna cross this bridge, and we're gonna turn right and head up this way. Body's feeling strong, feeling good. Feet are doing good. The repair seems to be holding up, so I'm happy about that. The beavers have taken up home here. This is about 3/4 of a mile north of where they're currently living now. Apparently the beavers didn't pay the rent and they got evicted. Welcome to Little Rock Lake. You can tent here. There is tenting spots. And there's a loop that goes all the way around the lake. Woo! That was really good. Ended up hanging out for a long time. It's 2:30 now, just taking back off. Went for a great swim. Got some water, drank some water. Got the paca on because we've had a couple of sprinkles. Been on the trail for 30 minutes since I left the lake. Not hungry, just wanting something to snack on, so what better than a chocolate brownie Cliff Bar? Keep on trucking, let's go. About 40 minutes up from the pond, you're going to come to a little kind of four-ways intersection with the bridge to your right. You don't want the bridge, you don't want left, you want straight. And why do you want straight? Because white blazes are your friend. 3:30. Still working my way to Greenwall Shelter. The last 30 minutes have been pretty steady uphill. Not like climbing a peak or anything, but it's a good steady grade. I'm thinking I'm just probably a little under halfway. Maybe traveled of the 5 miles, maybe 2.25. I don't really know, I'm guessing. It's sweaty. It's hot. Woohoo! It's hot and sweaty. 3:41. Here comes the rain. Not that it's gonna make me any wetter, but time to cover the camera up. There's some thunder boomers in the background, pretty loud. Not sure how far away the middle of the thunderstorm is, but there's some big boomers out there, and it's gotten real dark. All the Karens. This is pretty great. Whoa, almost fell. Probably hear the thunder boomers in the background. I'm not gonna stay here long. It's a pretty cool spot. It was loud. That is crazy. Oh man. Whew. I'm so glad to be here for the night. That was gnarly. That was the craziest experience I've been with thunder and lightning that close. Oh man. Alright, it's 4:57. I've been here about 10 minutes now. Had a chance to catch my breath a little bit. Whew! That was something else. Man, oh man. So, as it would figure, the one time I'd like the shelter to be right on the main trail, this is 0.2 of a mile, which just doesn't seem much, but it's almost straight downhill, down a little spur trail. So, I don't mind the sound of that so bad being in here now.
I'm I'm Tortoise.
I'm Hare.
We just graduated from University of Wisconsin. We're out here on the AT. We come around 1,500 miles or so.
Yeah, a little more.
Yeah.
1,700 I think.
But it's been really fun so far.
Why are you having sardines?
I'm having sardines. I never had them before. And apparently they're supposed to be good for you, but I do not see how these could be good for you.
Where did you find that can of sardines?
In a shelter. On a shelf. Next to the jar that says coconut oil, but then sketchily written on top, peanut butter. It's also filled with peanut butter. So...
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is gonna sustain me for the rest of the... Oh, geez Louise.
How long does that stuff last for anyways?
Apparently 2019.
Yeah. I didn't know fish could last years.
You were eating that by yourself.
A bite of macaroni and cheese and a sardine.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be fantastic.
I swear it's good.
I love it.
Oh,
It does,
Joe.
but-
AT Thru Hikers.
Oh, you picked it with your fingers. You can eat it with like a fork.
Verdict?
You don't use forks on the AT.
Sports. I apologize.
How is it?
What'd you think?
It's like fishy. It's not bad though.
Are you gonna eat all three?
I'm gonna try all three.